Hi YouTube. I am back here to make another video. I know it's been like freaking 6-7 months since I've like made a video, but I'm back now. I honestly got really inspired on two separate videos of mine. Someone left like really nice comments, and it kind of just motivated me like to want to make another video because they were really nice comments. So I was like, why don't I make another video? Like, what the fuck? So yeah, here I am. I'm blonde. By the way, I'm blonde now, and I added pink streaks like maybe like 3 weeks ago now. And yeah, I'll make another video like updating you on my like me, but that's just, I'm throwing it out there because it's evident, like fucking here. And I'm kind of super fucking hot. I'm kind of sweating and like, excuse my sweat. But whatever. This video is gonna be me answering like Google's top questions about transgender. It's kind of like what I gathered from the internet, sort of thing. So from like the Google search bar. So yeah, this is like me answering them. This is me answering them like to my best knowledge / like from my perspective or my own opinions, I guess is what I was saying. So yeah, sorry, I'm fucking hot as shit, dude. Like, she's sweating. Ugh. But okay, let's get started. It's kind of like I've seen this girl I follow get inspiration from the Wired videos, where it's like a YouTube channel, Wired, or like it's something kind of whatever. And they ask celebrities like their most Google questions about the actual celebrity. So it's kind of what the inspiration's from. Just throwing it out there. Okay, so first question. Do transgenders take hormones? And to answer that question, like just with a yes or no, it's no. Or wait, what's the question? Yeah, no. Because it isn't like an obligation or like a requirement to have to be on hormones for you to be considered transgender. That isn't like a thing. Yes, I will say most people will get on hormones because it helps them be more comfortable with their own bodies, and it helps them in their transition, like, to just be more comfortable as a person. So, like, at the end of the day, no, you don't need hormones to be considered transgender. Me, myself, I was 1 year, I started presenting as female and, like, telling everyone, like, I was transgender and everything 1 year before starting hormones. So, I still consider myself transgender, I just wasn't on hormones yet. So yeah, so no. Next question. Do transgenders have equal rights? And again, to answer this question with like a yes or a no, the answer is no. Do I think we've progressed a lot in the last couple of years? Definitely we are in a little bit of a better situation than maybe we were when I was like in high school. But still, I don't think we have equal rights to everyone in the world. But also, just generally speaking, like for women, women don't have equal rights to men. So like an even worse variable, I guess, is trans women don't even have equal rights to other women. So, you know, it's just one of those things where we're progressing, but it's gonna take time. So, next question: do trans have Adam's apple? Huh? And again, that's kind of like a thing. Like every person's gonna be different sort of thing. But no, not everyone, like, in general, humans, not everyone has an Adam's apple. I cannot fucking talk. In general, all humans, like, not everyone has an Adam's apple. So that's kind of like, depending on the person, I guess. So to answer the question, like, no, not all transgenders have Adam's apple. Next question, do all transgenders have surgery? Again, that's also gonna vary from person to person. Not everyone opts to have a surgery. Some people do feel like they need it, some people don't. That's kind of like a personal choice that people make. But again, it's like the hormone question. It isn't a requirement to fucking be considered transgender to have the surgery. Like it's not a requirement. Like just if certain people get it, certain people don't. There's lots of variables to it. But yeah. Dude, sorry, this hair is fucking whatever. Annoying the shit out of me. Okay, so next question. do transgender have periods? And I think this question is like directed to like trans women. They're asking like, do trans women get periods like cis women? And so I would say no. The answer is no. We're born with like male genitalia, so that's kind of not gonna happen for us. Even when you get like bottom surgery, that still isn't gonna happen. That's, you know, it's just not gonna happen. Next question. Do transgenders need hormones forever? And I'm not like 100% sure on this question. I know there's a surgery when you get your testicles removed that after that surgery your like dosage changes because the testicles are what produce a lot of the testosterone. So like once that's gone, you're not producing testosterone anymore. Like that changes like your need of like different kind of hormones. So I know that changes things. But I also think in general, the longer you are on hormones, the less like higher dosage and like times you need to take it changes. But I'm not 100% sure, but I'm almost sure you do need to keep taking them for like ever. Like your dosage changes, but you keep taking them like forever for the long run, you know? Next question: do transgender? Oh, so transgender. When do they know? That's also going to be something that is different from human to human. It all kind of just depends on when someone comes to terms with the idea of being trans, because it's not still fully accepted in like today's day and age to be like, oh my god, yay, like I have a trans son, I have a trans daughter, you know? That's not like, we're not at that level, like stage yet, or whatever of life. So it kind of just depends on each person when they realize. So there's not really like a clear answer to that question. Next question though. What do transgender go through? That also is like that's gonna change from person to person, literally, because like my experience, like going through my transition, is gonna be different from the next girl's, and theirs is gonna be different from the next girl's. Like everyone's experience is different. No one's really. We have similarities that we all go through, but like everyone's experience is different because we're all different fucking humans, you know. So like shit changes. I will say sometimes, and not to be like all weird about it, sometimes like people's how passable people are is depending on how your transition will go, and that's just the truth, the honest truth. So yeah, that like we go through a lot though. We do go through a lot of discrimination. I will say that. You go through a lot, but so does every human. I'm not taking away the rights from every human. Everyone goes through a lot in general. We just have like an extra obstacle that we have to kind of go through, you know? So yeah. The next question, what do transgender look like? And that's like pretty dumb. Like what the fuck do you mean? Like everyone, transgender or not, looks fucking different. Like I can't just be like, oh, what is your, I don't know, like that's stupid. Like you don't, like everyone's different. Everyone has different characteristics, different traits, different genetics. So like everyone looks different. Like I don't know, like they look like a human? Like, what the fuck do you want me to think? I don't know. Next question. What do trans hormones do for them? So, like, hormones for whatever gender you're transitioning to, is they're gonna give you characteristics for the gender you are wanting to be. So, like, let's say, me, transitioning to be a woman, the characteristics that the hormones are going to give me, they help breast development, they soften your face, they, what the fuck else do they do? They do a lot of mood, like, inner emotional stuff that changes. There's, like, a lot of shit that things, like, they do. Honestly, I don't even, like, positively know, but they do help with the characteristics to make you more like the gender that you are identifying with. So, that's what their point is, pretty much. And how do trans have babies? Transgender have babies. That is kind of like, for the most part, I would say like surrogate or adoption is like what most people do. But there's also like, you can freeze your eggs, you can freeze your sperm like prior to starting your transition, and then once you come around to the age where you want to have kids, you can like use them. So that's also an option, you know. Next question, how do transgenders get hormones? And I'm sure the answer is different from state to state because they have different laws and different like values, I guess, in whatever like part of the world you're in. For me in California, I live like in an inland empire. I just had to make a doctor's appointment, and that doctor was the one who was able to prescribe me the hormones, and she got me like she helped me with everything. She kind of gave me my therapy session. She gave me the hormones, and I check up with her like every so often to make sure everything's going fine and smooth. So that was mine. I know some people, and I know like maybe even a couple years ago, you have to go to like two different therapists to like two different therapists, and your doctor had to prove like okay, like you're good, like in the right state of mind for you to get hormones. But like that just wasn't the case for me. So I know it depends from like state to state. I'm assuming. Next question. Why do transgenders change their names? And that is, I'm sure not everyone does, but what I would say is it's to help their life run a little bit smoother. Because, like, when you are, like, let's just say at the date, if you have your old dead name on your cars or on your, like, everything, it can get really uncomfortable. Like, let's say, like, a trans woman and her name is, like, John, you know, that's gonna be, you're gonna feel super dysphoric or super uncomfortable when someone calls you that name, and like that's not, and like let's say you're like 5 years into your transition, for them to use that name still, like it almost seems offensive, and you know, like, but that's kind of what they have to do because that's what's on your license and on your card, so you're like kind of legally still that, you know. So I would say if I had to answer this, it's to make your state of life a little bit easier, and just to like have it on paper, like if we're to say like female or male, whatever you're transitioning to, and your real name, like it's just like that's who you are, like you know. But last question: why do trans take spironolactone? Spironolactone, that's the testosterone blocker that it's gonna reduce like how much testosterone you produce, I think, and so that's pretty much just to like put a hold on like the male characteristics, like and it also stops your like semen from producing. But I think I don't, like obviously I'm not like fucking doctor, I don't know like fucking what the fuck, but I'm pretty sure that just like stops you from producing testosterone. So like that's internally gonna stop all like any male characteristics from like continuing to form, like you know what you already got, but it's gonna stop anything from progressing, I guess. But yeah, so that's it. That's the video. Deuces. No, but I just wanted to make a video because like I haven't made one in a long ass time, and I look fucking cute as fuck tonight. Like look at me. She's looking bomb. I washed my hair tonight, or today. I look like a bomb bitch, and yeah, I'm just gonna like go now, cause I'll make an update video like soon, cause like she's looking bomb as fuck. Okay, but no, for real. I hope you guys like this video, and I hope you guys keep commenting nice shit, cause that shit makes me happy, so. Hasta la vista, and have a great weekend, everybody. And hi to all my trans sisters.